Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Morning, Casper. I think I was on mute there. Morning, Mandy. Or afternoon, I should say. I'm saying morning like it's morning. It's afternoon. We're only just into the morning, into the afternoon. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I know, yeah. Can you hear me now? I've turned the mic on now, so it should be able to hear me. Because I've come downstairs. Audio. Hello. I can test myself. Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, because I've moved downstairs because on my Sky Q mini boxes, Steve, how you doing? 176. I know. Whoa! How add, on your analytics, you can have a thing called you can have a live sub count. And that's the first time I've ever used it because I just put it on while I was watching the TV. It was just going up and up and up. And every time I looked, there was another 3, another 4, another 2, another 1. Crazy. The Tool army is crazy and massive. Crazy and massive. It is likely to go up as we stream. I would maybe because they just keep going up because that one video that I dropped last night, the most recent one, I think it's got 776 now, and one of them's into 1.1 thousand views, which is more than SDW77 was getting on its video. So I was normally getting about 100 a day on my videos there, but I was getting 100 in 25 minutes with these Tool tracks, and they're great. I really love them. That's the thing. I really like Tool, and I've never heard of them. Can't believe it. But anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? The 4 of you, the 3 of you, the 3 of you, the 4 of you, the 4 of us, Mandy, Casper, Steve, and me. Woo! Yeah, all went a bit crazy. It's all gone a bit radio rental, but that's good. Need to try and grow the channel. No, I think it'd be easy to do. I think a live Tool reaction would be more difficult. I think you need to, if you're doing a live, you need to interact with people, don't you? And I like to just listen to the song. I don't like the pausing. I'm sure others. Hi, Susan. How you doing? Morning, afternoon. How are you doing? I'm sure other people, I watch other reactions as well. And a lot of people pause. It can be a little bit frustrating, a little bit, not always. It depends where they pause and depends how often. But I don't like to pause. I like to just let it go. Lottery Tool fans. Lottery Tool, Lottery Dough, Lottery Dough Lotto. Did you win the lottery, Mandy? Did you win the lottery? That'd be nice. Excellent. Yeah, I hadn't got my sound in. Yeah, so I don't always, it's funny. I was thinking about the streams and the lives and everything. And it is, I don't expect the same people to come into each of the, like the rum and rants and the live streams for the football, because it is a slightly different thing that we're doing. But, I have no expectation of anybody to come in and sit with me. If you've got time, it's always in my head. If you've got time and you've got a chance to click in and hit the like and spend 5 minutes or something, that's all I ever expect of anyone. And I would have just gone ahead anyway, even if there was nobody sitting, because I'm still sitting watching the football. A lot of change, yes. A lot of. Somewhere that audio is too loud, maybe a little bit. I've no idea what's going to happen here. I just hope we don't embarrass ourselves again, and we can stand our ground a little bit. And I don't know why we're not playing Lisandro Martinez, but I've not listened to any of the build-up. I was tidying up. I was on the phone to Daniel. Is Ron Vogel and Bruin Banter merch on this one? Has he got? I didn't see. I've not looked at it. Like I said, I've been up pottering about, tidying up a little bit. The studio up the stairs. Studio. What is this? I suppose what it is. It's got loads of equipment in it. It's where I film and record. So tidying up the back bedroom, hoovering around a bit from these 3 hairy cats that lay lots of balls of fur rolling around the place like the Wild West. So yeah, I've been pottering, and then I realised as I sat down to do this, I've not got any milk left. Leo and Harry are obviously having some sort of game upstairs because there's all kinds of things crashing around. Gary, good morning. I will. Manchester will definitely win this one. Or draw. Manchester will win or draw. Okay, fair enough. Susan, you don't have access to the sport. Fine. Well, like I said, I had to come downstairs. I was set up upstairs in the studio upstairs, but I had to come down because I can't get BT Sport on my Sky Q mini box. Is only on the main box. That's why I had to come downstairs. So it doesn't matter. I don't mind sitting here at all. At least it's not raining today. And the wind seems to have died down. How windy has it been? It's been crazy. It's a funny team. I've not heard why Martinez is not playing. It just is not trusting Harry Maguire either, is he? Too much Irish coffee. Yeah, you can if you want, Mandy. Yeah, you can if you want. Yes, well, I think it's massive. It's clearly massive, Mandy, the Tool Army. Absolutely huge. And my car, the deal for my car's all set up. The car will leave here on Monday when they collect it. And then however long it takes them to pay me. But I will join. There's like a Tool Army you can join. And you get a little bit of merch and you get all the updates and stuff. But yeah, I did some proper research on them yesterday. I feel like it has been this bloody alternate reality I've been living with, that completely missing Tool. Morning, Daniel. Morning, Daniel. Funny, feels like I've just spoken to you. So yeah, so I'm gonna get merched up on the Tool website once the car's sold, and keep going. They seem like a nice bunch of people as well. Pip, how you doing? Good to see you. All the Tool Army seem like a nice group of people. Actually, seem very like-minded. And obviously, there's a good few of you in the community that are on board with a Tool or like Tool or know of Tool, have heard of Tool. So there's going to be a few side off, little side tracks from some of the things that people have chucked in. Louise has chucked a couple of people in. David chucked a couple of people in. Adam's chucked a couple of people in. So there'll be a couple of side tracks as we go. £2. Darren's got £2 on Man United. Darren has apparently. Just WhatsApped me that. I never bet on United ever. Here we go then. I'm going to try and remain like I'm completely calm about all this. We'll just see. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm like with bloody football. I think it's going to be a draw. I never predict Man United scores ever. This is the one team I never predict my own team, because I'm loath to go against my own team, but then that's just going with your heart rather than what you think is going to happen. I think at home, Man United should still have the advantage. Oof, Martial breaking his back there. So I would say the home team advantage, and I think all scenarios are on the table here. It's either going to be a crazy result of high goal scoring for one of the teams, or it's going to be in the middle in a 2-2 or a 1-1, or it's going to be a dull 1-0 to either team. All scenarios are on the table for me in this one. 3-1 City, you reckon? I don't know. I'd hope we're not going to let in 3 goals. I think really, as long as Man United have taken what Southampton did to City, which was not let them settle on the ball. 2 for Haaland. They're not into the Tool. Oh, that's fair enough, Gary. Fair enough. It's fair enough. I know that style of music isn't everyone's cup of tea. And I wasn't sure about that first track that I listened to. When I listened to the first couple of seconds of it, when Adam told me about it, I was like, "Oh, I don't think I like them. How come I've never heard of them?" Actually, when I listened to it, I'm like, "Oh, right, okay." But as soon as I put the headphones on, it's like, "Oh, right, okay." Miserable, bad-tempered husband for the derby matches. I don't know. City are not in scintillating form, and Man United are just rising up a bit. So let's just see what happens. I have no idea. Like I say, I try not to predict on Man United. I wouldn't be happy if we didn't manage to score at home, but that's always the case. But we'll see. It's a good ball. The first meeting of Man United Man City was 1881. Holland hat-trick. Steve, come on. Yes, pick my bones. Pick me bones. Have you got my bones? I haven't got a Quizmaster hat. No, I haven't. I've got a hat, but I don't think you could say it was a Quizmaster's hat. I do have a hat, though. I've got a couple of hats. I've got a woolly hat, and I generally don't wear baseball caps. They're actually not good. Wearing hats is actually not good for you, prolonged, because it stops the oxygen getting to your brain, constricts your brain breathing. Wearing a cap does all the time. That's why I'm always alarmed when I see Nick in hats. Can stops all the absorption of oxygen into the top of your head, into your body, as your skin absorbs oxygen and lets it out, lets it breathe. So I'm always concerned when I see Nick in a hat after his stroke. Ooh, did you? Rubik's Cube sorted. Yeah, I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to try and do the 4 after the match, the stage 4 on the Rubik's Cube today. I think you're ready for it, and it's the last less complicated one before we have to get into algorithms. You wear caps. Well, Suzanne they're called skip caps in Scotland, or Suzanne used to call them a skip cap, and she said they're for Neds. Only Neds wear skip caps, so that was my cap wearing days done pretty much at that point. And I don't wear a cap since then. If I'm playing golf, I'll wear a cap, or if it's cold, I will wear a woolly hat. But not just generally knocking about the place. I do actually feel it gives me a bit of a headache wearing a hat for too long. And one of my team at work was complaining of headaches and his eyes feeling strained. Constantly wear a cap all the time. And I said, try not wearing your cap for a few days. It was better. Well, that's not a good pass at all. Yeah, nobody's getting hold of the ball at the moment. Man City are giving the ball away as much as United are giving the ball away at the moment. It is early, but you're up and you've got a child, so you need to be early. What time is it yours? So what is it? 12:30, so 11:30, 10:30, 9:30, 8:30, 7:30. So 6:30 for you, Darren. 7:30 for Daniel. 6:30 for Darren. 7:30 for Daniel. Mandy. Last layer corners. Every tutorial does it like you. Upside down. Well, like I said, Mandy, there is lots of ways to do it. Was that your bone? Is that your bone? Is that what you were picking? There is loads of ways to do it. I don't think it's doable face on face. I think that's the only way you can't do it, because it's hard to keep a face done and manipulate all the other faces into place. That's why they get you doing it row by row. Oh, here we go. Well done. Well cleared. Whew. That's your bone. Right, okay, fine. Yeah, that's tricky to algorithms, isn't it, Mandy? You need to know algorithms at that point. I'm sure there's 4 you have to learn. They're not particularly long. And it's Luru Lure and falafel. That's the algorithms you need to learn. Lure, these are letters out there just, and falafel. That's for the sides of the cube and the way you turn them. But I'll put them up on screen when I'm doing the video so everyone can see and learn them. Once you've learnt them, you've learnt them. But that's why you have to keep using them. You have to keep doing the Rubik's Cube, otherwise you forget what to do in it, man. Dafton cap. You wear a couple of caps every now and then. Daniel's got a few caps. I did as teenagers. That's all we wore was baseball caps constantly. That's all we wore. We wore them at school. And we used to get told off, take them off at school, in our uniforms with a baseball cap on. But I actually do find it does it makes my head feel constricted when I wear one now. That's nice, but we need to produce something from all of that fancy play. Doing it top, middle, and bottom, and patterns. Well, it's not a way I know, but like the tutorial that I watched, Mandy said, as I've said in my videos, there's loads of ways to do it. That's just the way I was taught. I learned mine from a video of a guy that was doing, I think he's like a journalist, and he was covering the Speed Rubik's Cube Championships. And one of the guys that was in the Rubik's Cube Association said, I'll teach you how to do it. I'll show you a method, and showed him the method that I'm teaching you, and that he taught that I learned from him. So I'm just teaching him the exact same method he taught to me. Go on then, son. Oh, come on, lads. That's got to go in the box. Oh, handball, is it on tomorrow? I've no idea, Susan, on what the medical evidence is. It relieves pressure on your head for sure. Wearing a cap, especially if you wear it too tight. I haven't checked if there's actual medical evidence, but I just know that it can give you headaches, and obviously if you're restricting your top of your head, that's where you lose all your heat as well. So you keep your heat in, so you keep your head warm. Off. Ruby, Harry, don't torment her. All you can hear is a big deep growl there from Ruby. What's the matter, Harry? What's the matter with you? Oh, they've given it away again. City. Oh. That Bernardo Silva giving it away. Yeah. He's a little minx. That Bernardo Silva is. He normally does us. Oh, should have gone back across. Should have gone into the box for somebody. Tried to shoot. That's a tough angle, that is. Pep's not happy anyway. Pep's not happy. Probably a bit of both, Gary. I think the record is just, that's why I say when like I can do it in about 3 minutes. The record is just under 4 seconds, or about 4 seconds to do a Rubik's Cube. That's how fast I do it on these speed. If you watch if you go into the very first Rubik's Cube video, there's a link to speed cubing, and it is crazy. Maybe they are on speed, Gary, while they're doing it. That's a good study. But they're definitely constricting your head. I'm not saying it is a massive thing, but I know that it helps. I stopped getting headaches from wearing caps for long periods. And a couple of other people that I've said to try not wearing your cap for so long, and you might feel a bit better. They've all said, yeah, it does feel better. And actually, the guy at work, he doesn't wear a cap at all anymore. because he'd been having these headaches and like eye strains for ages. So I'd said to him, "Have you had your eyes tested?" He said, "There's nothing, my eyes are okay. It's just I get headaches." Take your hat off, son. Take your hat off. No tickets for the handball game. You don't like Bernardo Silva either, by the looks of it. Did you do something to Liverpool? Ruby. He's over there. He's not doing anything to you. I'm watching him. You don't need to watch him. I'll watch him. Harry wants to play. Ruby wants to sit. Why don't you go and play with the little ginger one, Harry? Where's he? On the autistic spectrum. I think we're all on the autistic spectrum, Steve. That's the thing. We all say that as well. All health professionals say we're all a bit autistic. I think we've all got our autistic ways. Don't know about that. Don't know about that. Yeah, I think we're just cancelling each other out a little bit here. There was talk that Eriksen wouldn't play because we got completely overwhelmed in the last game, but he's got Fred and Casemiro in sitting. It'll take a bit longer. I know, exactly. That's what I said to him. Just loosen it off a little bit. Loosen it off. But I think most people wear it fairly tight. Oh! Would wear a hat fairly tight, wouldn't they? So it stays on their head, especially if they're doing stuff. Well, I think I've literally got one cap, and it's just a cheap hat that I bought when I was in Alicante to play golf in the sun. Other than that, I don't think I've got another single baseball cap at all. I've got 2 other woolly hats is what I've got. No, that's not good enough. I didn't clap when you won the league. Right, okay. You remember that one? I remember things like that. I just know he's good. He's jinky, like Jinky Johnston, and he normally does well against United. But so does Mahrez. Mahrez normally has a good game. I don't probably, Steve. It depends on where you're watching it. Yeah, so my timestamp's gone off at the moment. 15:21. Oh, they're just showing Wout Weghorst in the crowd with his 2 lovely daughters. Oh, and his 3 daughters. Looks like his wife and 3 daughters. 2. Are they twins? No, they can't be. Are they twins? And another baby. If that's his wife next to him, she's holding a baby. He's been a busy boy. What is he, 6'7" or something, is he? Weghorst. 30 seconds ahead. Right, okay. Well, it's all a little bit tight at the moment. Ederson's just booted the ball out of play from his feet, not even from a goal kick. It doesn't matter whether Haaland's been quiet. Forget about Haaland being quiet. That's of no consequence. He'll still rattle in 4 when he wants to. He's a machine. But I think what has been found about Haaland, one little chink, is that he can be wound up. What was it, the Everton player that wound him right up? I can't think of what his name is. Did a bit on Marcus Rashford as well when Everton played Man United. Defender, can't think what his name is. Wound him right up. That gets in people's heads, doesn't it? Ugh. Need to get back now. Well done, Fred. Well done, Fred. 7-2, the 17s on each other. Probably. Probably, Casper. That'd be good if we could get to 177 subs during the stream, isn't it? Hit 177 for the nice 77 during the stream. Oh, come on, lads. Go on, one. Well, that's not good. Been a few misplaced passes, mainly by City, but United have done some as well. He's very scary, Gary. Very, very scary. And he could just pick wherever. He could just go on board with City now. I want to go and play somewhere else, and everyone go, yep. They'll have you. There's probably not many players left in the world at the moment, is there? Messi, probably. A couple of others, maybe. They could just go, I've had enough here. Who wants me? And if they were happy to go, I'll take this wage because I'd like to come and play for you for a bit. There's not many players that could just pick and choose where they want to go these days. What about him? He got injured yesterday. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was one of the centre backs, Darren. One of the centre backs. Can't think of his name. Big guy. One of the bigger centre backs. Young guy. Got right in his head, obviously. Wound him right up. It's all from the Tool, the army, Casper. The Tool army have chosen, the ones that a majority or a selection of them have chosen to see me discover Tool, which I get. I would do the same if somebody was discovering one of my favourite bands. I would probably jump on that as well to watch and see somebody discover something that you love for the first time, to relive that again with them. I would enjoy that as well, so I get it. And when you've got a band like Tool, which I know nothing about, and it's massive, that's what happens. That's what I was saying. I literally had my subscriber count on last night, and it was just ticking across constantly like a counter. 2 days ago, we had 44 subs, basically, the channel. 44 subs we had 2 days ago. And we're now at 176. It'd be nice if some of them pop into the live stream to say hello. We'll see. But they might, if they're just in for the Tool videos, that's fine. The channel I've pitched this channel as being not fitting into any boxes at all. Nothing specific I'm doing a selection of a bit of everything. So the algorithm's already going, I have no idea what's going on with this channel. And people will just pop in and out for what they fancy. If somebody's just wanting to learn how to do the Rubik's Cube, they might not come into live streams and things like that, or they just like the reactions of the comedy or whatever, the other reactions, I'll just watch that. And then we've got the football live streamers. Then we've got the rum and rants live streamers. So that's what I was thinking. It's just a good mix of everybody. No, it's not Holgate either. I'll tell you what his name is. I just can't think of it. It's not Holgate. It's the Tool effect, exactly, Steve. Yeah, exactly. Everton FC squad. Offside. Ben Godfrey, that's who it was winding him right up. Ben Godfrey. Two times got about 40 years late. Ah, fair enough, Steve. Tool amongst tools and spanners. Is it going to be a? It's going to be a tight one, is it? It's going to be a 1-0, 0-0, 1-1, 2-2. 22 minutes in. No real sniffs apart from that Fernandez one across the face of the goal that I remember. Oh, was it? Is that where he's come from, Steve Norwich? Didn't realise that. Yeah, he got right into Haaland's head and Rashford when they came to watch. When they came to watch. When they came to play Man United. I think that was in the cup, was it? Oof, well done, everyone jumping in the way of that block from Haaland. Well done. I think that was Casemiro again. Haaland unleashing a beast there. Free. Why is he free? Standing on the back. Two of them. Fred and Casemiro jumping in front of that. Who got it? Casemiro. Oh, and in the office, did it not? They're huge. They're massive, and I didn't know. I'm just still surprised that I've never even heard the word "Tool" as a band get mentioned ever. That's what I'm surprised at still. When the music is so good and stuff that I would listen to. There is a YouTube on Haaland and Godfrey gave as good as he got. Godfrey on Haaland, who are you talking about? It was a good old battle. And I think even Marcus Rashford was getting quite wound up by him as well because he was just all over Rashford as well. Offside again, Phil. Offside again, son. She's just come down from Camden Town. She wears all black and you'll never see a frown. And we all shout when she comes round. Kirsty, where's your charges? Kirsty, have you got your chargers on the go? I'm sure I saw you saying you were leaving a stream yesterday to go and find chargers, which is still makes me laugh when your name is what it is. How are you doing, Kirsty? We're all good. I've got nothing plugged in today because I've had to emergency come down the stairs because I forgot I can't get BT Sport up the stairs. And BT Sport don't allow you to stream matches anymore. Not stream. They don't allow you to cast from their app. Little break for us didn't quite work out. I didn't see it, Daniel. I didn't see him. Well, that's good that he's wearing it. I'm keeping a little gap. I'm keeping a little gap on my wall for some Arias and the Nation merch. Oh, come on, Malacia, get back. Keep running, son. Oh, sake. Ah. Oof. Malacia, that's you out of position. That's what Luke Shaw always used to get caught out of position up that bloody left wing. Just defend first. You did. I thought you did. Yeah, I'll check it out after this. I haven't got double screen down the stairs, so I could have checked it at the same time, but we're not double screened down the stairs. That's just in the Kevin-7 studio. You big lump. Looks like it's going to rain. It's looking a bit ominous outside. As Camden Tad today, Kirsty. Lovely Camden. Keepers. What was that, 512 or 912? Ooh, what kind of, like a rainstorm? Proper? Or just wind? They said it was meant to get really cold here. I always love this they said. They say it was meant to get cold, but it wasn't really. I did go along to I had my 2 days off, enforced 2 days off, Thursday and Friday. I still don't feel 100%. And I did go along to my nephew's training last night, but I didn't take part. I was just fetched the balls when they overlaunched them when they were shooting, and just shouted encouragement. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't crazy cold or anything. I had about 19 layers on and my hat, my woolly hat. They're doing all right. They're doing all right, Steve. They're doing all right. I think. Oh, give him the ball, Pep. What are you doing? He's not having it. He's saying, no, it's not your ball. You can't have it, Marcus. It's not yours to have. I can only tell which is which manager from their coats here. Otherwise, it's just two fellas from the top with bald heads. I think actually, City are at that point where when you saw what Southampton did to them, which is get at them, don't let them settle on the ball, and they don't get any rhythm. I know that's easy to say as a team to do that, and your team's got to do it and be good at doing it. But that is the way. Cancelo, filth from Cancelo. Yeah, have a word with him, ref. Midnight tonight, right? Oh, proper storm. Yeah, when they caned it, absolutely. When it's been hoofed, when it's been Peter Cade, have it. Because it's obviously we're not playing the full. They're not training on a full size training. You're just doing short little exercises, aren't you? So we have the goals brought in together, and they just boo them over. Not all of them. They're pretty good. Like I said, they won 12-0 last Sunday, so we're doing something right. Well, not me particularly. The other coach Jay and the other coach Dale. Oh, they're saying it's a head injury. Yeah, it definitely is. I think everything goes out the window, doesn't it? On the derby games, it does. All the derby games goes out the window. It's just don't lose and don't be embarrassed, because it is about these fans. Got to go to work next week with each other. You think it's boring? He's properly holding his head. Properly holding his head. I didn't really see him get his head hit there. Oh, excuse me, everyone yawning away in your faces. Oh, we're already at 179 subs, everyone. We're past 177. 179 it is now. That's the live sub count that I was watching yesterday. It's already at 179. So we're past 177. Oh, my stomach's going. You need to give me some food. I didn't eat anything before we started. I can have some cereal, even though it's lunchtime. Lunch. Lunch. Even though it's dinner time, I'll have some cereal shortly. I was going to say, that's ages ago. Why am I reading stuff from ages ago? I know, crazy, isn't it, Mandy? Crazy. Crazy. All right, Rib. You've not found any protagonists out there to annoy you? I like Akanji for City. He looks like he's going to be a good defender. Gets it back, though. That's good. Oh! Oh! Ah! Bloody Edison was off on a frolic of his own there for a minute. That was the chance. That was the chance. Edison was flying out to God knows where then. The goalkeeper, the left back that plays in goal. Edison, the left back that plays in goal. Couldn't be asked to run as a left back, so we decided to play as a goalkeeper. So everyone can shut up about how good he is with his feet. Is because he's an outfield player. Didn't look too great there. That's why he went in goal. If that's his defending. Still a great goalkeeper. Dinner time at noon. We're past noon. It's 1 o'clock. So what is it now? We're in between dinner and tea. You can have cereal whenever you want, though, can't you? Look, there he is. Oof, Edison. He was nowhere near it either. What AV is? What do you mean, AV? Audio-visual? I don't know what you're talking about. AV? What? Avid? Oh, Avid. Oh, Avid. Avid. Yeah, well, that's the price. That's the cost of moving to a different country. It's the same for me when I moved to Scotland. When I found out that the Scots don't like the English, that was a big thing for me. That was a big downer on that day. Well done, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Well done, son. Get the monkey boy out of it. Phil Foden, monkey boy. Cracking player, but monkey boy for sure. City are getting a bit flaily, are getting a bit desperately passy, but that's probably not good either, because then they might calm. Just let Bernardo Silva run and then make a pass. Oh, nice, Malacia, nice. Kev Cayu Reid. Kev Cayu Reid. I can Cayu Reid, yeah. Have I missed something? It doesn't matter. He's just playing along, isn't it? He's just like a sing-along. It's just like going and sitting at his house. That would be exactly what happens when you go and sit at somebody's house and they go, play us a few songs. You go, okay. You start playing, you go, oh, hang on, I've cocked that one up. Let me start again. Just because you're live on YouTube doesn't mean you have to be thinking, oh God, I've cocked that one up. I'll just carry on. Just stop and start again. If it's people that you're au fait with and they're happy with you, go on then, Marcus. Go on, son. Oh, Edison did well again. Edison did well again there. Yeah. I don't know what tea is. No, they're called a supper. I know. Supper. Supper. Huntsville, Alabama got a mention in an Ancient Aliens that I was watching. You must have some building in Huntsville, Alabama that is connected with the space agency or along those lines. Because they got mentioned, they went in Huntsville, Alabama, there is this place. I was like, oh, Huntsville, Alabama, there you go. You've just received. I take it that's Helen that's received it to you. Steve, be right back for your dinner. Right, fair enough. Oh, when you got home, did you? Good, that's good. Well, that's fine. We'll like that. But if you have had your Frockhurst, it's too early for a after middagsmad. Everyone knows that. Well, of course, Casper would be stupid not to know that. Yeah, he does. He keeps it going. But that's because he's good on. He's more confident on the guitar. He knows He's got a better knowledge of chord ranges in his head. My chord range is limited because I wasn't a guitarist. I didn't play guitar in the band. They tried to force me. I didn't want to because I was always nervous that I'd get it wrong and cock it up and it would sound crap. And if I was playing a guitar, then my singing, I couldn't focus as much on my singing, and vice versa. If I was playing the guitar that I was singing and playing the guitar, then the guitar playing wasn't great. So it was just this mix of getting a balance. All practice, I suppose. Needed to practice more, but they didn't need me. We were like Tool. We were a 4-piece with only 3 musicians: a bass, guitar, and drums. I didn't play an instrument. I just sang and wrote the lyrics and wrote the actual lyrics to the songs. So that's funny that's what Tool are. You know, Maynard doesn't. The lead singer doesn't play an instrument, as far as I'm aware from the research I've done. Oh, Casemiro going flying in there. A genuine Cornish pasty. Put them in the freezer. Lovely. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very good. Very nice. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. I think that was Casemiro again. Got his foot in. Just going to slow it right down. Well, that's a heavy. Oh, it's not. I thought it was a heavy pass back, but it's not. Soft D and silent D, but good effort. Thank you. Thank you. He might be getting me to swear. That's fine. Has he pulled his hamstring? Oh, what? Oh, no. Rashford. Knackered. I'm going to sneeze. You've given him ideas now, Mandy. You've put ideas in his head. Do the same to Daniel. Just trying to get us all swearing in different languages. Well, it'll have to be Garnacho, surely. That's the only player that's going to replace Marcus Rashford at the moment for his pace and jinkiness and speed as a direct replacement. Oh, he's going off as well. Look. What have I got my phone out for? Can't remember. Oh, I was going to see what matches are on this afternoon, what the other games are. Was are the other games today? Oh, it's Anthony, of course. Anthony's not even playing, forgot. Oh, he's going to come back on. Brighton, Liverpool. That'll be a tough match for Liverpool. Brighton at home. They're not easy at home, are they, Darren? That'll be a tough match, that will. When Wolves are playing, so Jay and the boys will be going on. Whether I think Luke is still about, so Luke will be down for that match as well. He's not gone back to uni after the Christmas period yet. Working, I believe. Everton, Southampton, Nick's team. Everton, Southampton, Forest, Leicester. Oh, bit of a derby. Bit of a Midlands derby. East Midlands. And then Wolves, West Ham, the two Wolves. Wolves against Daniel's team, West Ham. And then tonight, Brentford versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth! 5:30 tonight. And who is tomorrow? Chelsea, Crystal Palace tomorrow. Newcastle, Fulham. Oh, and then the London derby. Is it North London derby? Ooh, might do a little stream of that one tomorrow afternoon, everyone. Tottenham v Arsenal. That'll be a good game. Yeah, I'll schedule that one in. So we'll do a little cheeky Tottenham Arsenal tomorrow afternoon as well, 4:30 kickoff. I was thinking about doing the evening game today. You know, if we're going for it, then I just will get the hours up, get the streams in, get the football watched. I know you all like to come on and have a chatter, even if it's only 10 of you, which is pretty much today. And I'm not sure about Brentford Bournemouth. I don't know how good a game that will be, Brentford Bournemouth. Ruby, you sound like a car starting. Ruby, he's not even close. He's miles away. He's over there. It's because he looks menacing. Well done. Bloody hell, Ruby! What's happening? You're moving closer to him. No, get up. He's saying, get up. Oh no, that's just going to run out. If the meet. So what did you say about the D's there? Let me do it. Soft D and silent G. Okay. Ruby. Soft D and silent G. Effer middagsmad after midday. Oh, no way. There's nothing can't really say that. There's no way I could say that. That's way too long. That's like the Welsh word, the town name. Teach us some bad words. What kind of bad words? Don't get him started. He'll be full of bad words, that Casper. I know it. He'll have the full genre of bad words available to you. Oof, that wasn't a bad shot. Carl Walker, great effort. Had De Gea sprawling across his goal anyway. Oh, he's got a shot on him, hasn't he, Carl Walker? Yeah, it was just going away. Hit it well, though. See, Rashford's on. He's running at Carl Walker. They're holding his leg as he's doing it. Or is that it? Was there no added time at all there? Bloody hell. No, I've been in and helped him. Me and Nick did a little session. We did a little stream. I want to say stream. What's it called? Restream. I couldn't think what it was called. Me and Nick did a little restream session. I think we're on for about half an hour, just chatting away, and then me showing him the bits and bobs that he can do with it, and me giving him some advice about his backgrounds and where he should sit and stuff. But like I know what should be best to do. I've only been doing it a little bit as well. But yeah, no, we had a chat, Mandy. It's fine. I'm happy to help anyone. It's the nurse in me. Craft Is that softies as well, crafted? It's a swear word meaning my cancer eat me. That's horrific. You did fall asleep. That's because it's early in the morning. Something if you stub your toe or something like that. Right, I'm gonna go and what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and get a little bowl of breakfast. I'll be sat here though. I'm not gonna eat in front of you. I'll be sat right next to this one here. Where are we at with the? We're still at 179. Still at 179, everyone. But all the Tool fans will be just waking up now, or still in their beds, still in their pits in America. 179. Let's go for 200. 200 by the end of the day. I always said that to Daniel yesterday. I was laughing about it. I think it was at 83 at one point yesterday, and I said I reckon it'd be 100 by the end of the day. It was 150 or something by the end of the day. Right, so I'll be here, but I'm just gonna pour some brekkie, man. Get me some brekkie. What are you doing, Menace boy? Menace. Oh, can I have some toast? I'll have some toast instead. That was fat horse, man. Oh yeah, that horse. Excuse me. So if you've not seen any of the Tool stuff, it is really good. The Tool music, I really enjoyed it anyway. I'm really enjoying it. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, that's yonks ago. That's what you thought, right? Pocker, copper and syphilis. Copper and syphilis. Pocker. I sat down with this Man United top on and realised I still had my poppy attached to it. My little nice poppy that I purchased. Can't remember who it was for. It just says lest we forget on the back. That was obviously the last time I wore this jacket. Quite happy up there, Ruby? Will not be over? You're a massive lunatic. There you go.
Trafford. It is goalless in the Manchester derby at half-time. We'll have reaction on the way, but 2022 promises to be a huge year for boxing, and we're kicking things off with an explosive night at Wembley as Britain's Anthony Yarde takes on the biggest challenge of the season.
Got myself some toes.
WBO IBF champion Artur Beterbiev exclusively live on Saturday.
Oh! I'm not sure me. Oh. Who is this presenting now? On BT Sport. Who is she? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, yeah, play it in reverse. Gaza? I'm just randomly saying Gaza. Van den Galem. My Satan drive me mad. There's a lot to do with Satan and the devil. And it's the same person. The same mythical person that doesn't exist. Who is she? I've never seen this girl before. It's all of a sudden got a job presenting on BT. They're all looking very cash in the studio today, aren't they? They're all looking very cash in the studio today. So, excuse me eating, but what's everyone's plans for the day? Anyone doing anything interesting today after the match? Later on? Anything good going on? Anybody going out? See anybody? Meeting anybody? Shopping, maybe? What are the plans? I wonder where Kathy's watching the match. And isn't Stephen? I think Stephen Walters is a City fan as well. Where's Nighty? I'm thought he'd be in to give me grief about Man United if they lose. Another break. Are you going to smash it in a minute? Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean you're literally going to smash it? You don't mean smashing it as in finishing it, Mandy. You just mean you're going to smash it up. Be patient, Mandy. I'll teach you the algorithm in due course. And you'll be a master. Master. Reminded me of the, what's it? Al Murray thing. Master. What the hell is that? Live chat. Hi, Leo. What are you saying? Kev, if she is good looking, it Mandy on the TV. Liverpool Brighton, you'll be able to get the stream of that, Darren, won't you? Because you get the access to the matches over there. I don't know what I'll do. I'm going to try and do the Rubik's Cube 4 video. Number 4. I'm camera number 4. That's what I'll try and do. This Arvo. And I'll listen to the results coming in as they're coming in. You need to figure out which way to hold it to swap the corners. All right. If you've got two corners that are matching, I'll show you when I come back in. They need to be on your outer left. On your outer left side, they need to be out here. But then you need to use the algorithm to get them into place. And I don't mean the YouTube algorithm, which I'm at the moment trying to break with my channel. Can you? For what? Account for what, Darren? If you can, that'd be great. I'll sit and watch football. No, because I don't sit and watch. That's fine, yeah. Send it us. Send it us. Can do. I can have a bash. I can have a bash at that. Just not the pattern. Remember the move, but not the pattern. I don't know what you, when you're referring to pattern, I don't know what you mean by that. Because I just go on where the corners are rather than what pattern they're in. Because it's just the same algorithm you use to move them around. You keep using the same algorithm until they're in the right position. And then you can move on to the center, the middle pieces, the edge pieces. And then the top's already done. Yellow should already be done at this point. So I'm taking it you've already got your yellow face done, Mandy. The top face should be done. If you're onto the top row of corners. Because it's the corners that get done first and then your edge pieces that go last. Okay. I've nearly finished my toast. I think that's actually the first time I've ever fully finished a loaf of bread. 2 diagonals right, need to swap other 2. Just keep doing whatever move you do to do it, Mandy, keep doing it until they move. Or the big elephant jumping down off something, Leo, did that scare you? It's the first time I've ever gone through a whole loaf of bread. I think I had 1 piece left and an ender left. And some people don't like the ends of the bread, do they? I don't mind the ends of the bread. Got no issue with that. Just keep going, Mandy. Keep going. You'll get there. He's not going to come out again, is he, Rashford? Right. Yeah, Anthony's coming on. Oh, no, it's still there. Somebody else going off. He's coming out. Full second half. I thought I said Fred. Anthony's stripped and ready to come on. Stripped. Stripped. Is that what you following me for? Oh, Martial's got off. I just make myself a fresh cuppa and all. That one's a bit cold. This is calte. You got a headache? That's a shame. Take some tablets, sit in the dark room. Tablets, dark room. Right, Darren sent me some stuff. You need to, I don't know what that means. Oh, download, does that mean? Fine. Is it free? Be that free, that VPN. Excellent, good. I've got pajama bottoms on, but that's because I've not been out of the house yet. I don't really call them pajama bottoms. It's just what I wear. They're just easy to wear. Sometimes even jogging bottoms are a bit heavy to wear about the house. And not all the bottoms that I've got look like they're pajamas. Some just look like very light jogging bottoms. That's my kettle. Flippity plopped. It's a lot of bings, that is. Right, okay, well, I shall check it out, Darren, after the match, and hopefully I should be able to get it sorted. Right, okay. I shall check it out once I've got it sorted. Back in the room. Good. Thanks, Helen. That's brilliant. I'll be doing 4 this afternoon. Stage 4 will be getting done this Arvo. This Arvo, mate. This Arvo. Right, let me go make another cup of tea. Kip of tea. Kip of tea. I'll risk it. I'll risk it while they're playing. Brisket for some brisket. And if you don't have brisket, then brisket for a biscuit. Also that over the top, over the surface. Aye, what's happening? Bloody Bernardo Silva. Don't you stop bloody shooting Bernardo Silva. Little minx. You don't think you'd find anyone wearing pajamas? I mean, I've just got these on. This is what I've got. They're just pattern bottoms. But they're comfy to wear. I didn't sleep in them. I've not slept in them. I've just put them on to do what I was doing. I wonder why Martial's gone off again. Helen is Stephen's. Stephen, and his mom calls him Stephen. Is Steve's wife. Harry. IV for Captain. I don't know what that means. City are certainly having a bit more of it in this second half so far. What's happened here? Must stream has just disappeared. What happened there? It's been a low-key tactical game. Oh, I'm trying to wait for a break in play here to go and finish my tea off. It's not happening. Need somebody to go down injured. Go on then, son. Ref, that looked like a foul. I mean, how long did he take to make that decision? Effing hell. What's happening? A lot of noise, that is. He's a loony. Have we scored? No. Go! That's better. Hot tea. Nice having hot tea. Oh, De Bruyne is away. Who's that diving about in the box? Is that Monkey Boy? There's breaking up a little fight there. That was the Monkey Boy having a little dive. He fell over. You run over his legs. Idiot. She would mind drive 30 minutes over the border to get 10 lines, 10 tickets. Like in Friends. You lost the tickets? Well, that's probably right. You probably have lost the tickets. You just have to take the blame. It's the job of the husband. No, but you're of one. You and Leah are as one, Darren. So if she lost them, it means you lost them as well. That's the Mickey Flanagan thing. It's not your period. It's our period. Oof. Did well. Cancelo there. He's got over again. Ref saying no, he's not having it. We're living a bit dangerously with the old pens at the moment. Unlucky Ericsson. I've just cleaned them and I've put a big fingerprint on them. Stand up! Yeah, City have just started to do a bit more in this match. All Megs for Casemiro. He wouldn't have been happy with that. That's why he pushed him over. Oh, he just got his leg in between his leg. The monkey boy goes off. Calfmeister comes on. Massive calves. Yeah, not had a great game, did he, Foden? Do like Phil Foden, a great player. What a player, Phil Foden. But didn't have a great game today. She blamed it on Cal. Oh, yes, they are. Just ramping it a little bit. Just watching happen. By the sounds of it, Casper. By the sounds of it, yes. You're watching the handball on your own tomorrow. Well, not on your own. There'll be other people watching as well. Who's going to get a card for that, is he? I think the wind's picking up again. I can hear something going on out here. I don't mind them having a bit more possession because, I mean, as long as we can get it off them, we can break like this. Oh, so close to getting it. A cup of tea. Mean swear words. There's a few of them having to chuck themselves about in the box at the moment, the City players. Kyle Walker, the last one now. Oh, De Bruyne! Yeah. Kevin De Bruyne again, did us. Fucking De Bruyne. It's hard to defend against him when he gets the ball. He's been anonymous as well. Old Kevin. There you go. Couldn't hold him off. Annoyed. I'm annoyed at that. I'm annoyed at that. We've not. It's bloody Jack Grealish as well, just as he's come on. Don't! Don't! I never try and get too wound up about it because otherwise it's not good for you. And it is just football. And I don't think we've played that bad. We've just not started the second half well at all. If your team plays shite and gets pumped, then you can be more unhappy, like the last time. I don't know what it'll be because you know what? I don't think we've looked greatly like scoring today, which is the first time I've said that in the last few matches for United. I don't think we've really looked like scoring today. That was an important footing. Well added. Walker. I think someone's dealing with their bins close to where I am. That's where. It'll never stop though, will it, Steve? The wind-up will never stop. That's part of it. You just have to take your meds, and if they end up doing something in the game, you just have to take it. It won't really matter what the result is here, actually, even if it stays like this. The Man United will still get all the, oh, they weren't this and they weren't that, because people just like to badmouth Man United, as we used to romp away with the leagues above everybody for so long. So people have still got that bad taste in their mouth. Eriksen, little cheeky foul there. Cheeky foul. It's Jack Grealish doing his dribble into nowhere. Went down a little bit easy there, did he not? Booking for Eriksen off that. I think Liverpool have to win now, don't they? They've got to win all the games. They need to win everything now, Liverpool. I think their choice has been removed for options for draws, etc. They've got to win. That's how bad they are. Oh, Anthony completely did Silva there. Nice. Nice. I like it. Here's the left back playing in goal. It was biggity bonking me. What's he saying now? This ref. What? It didn't actually do anything. It just stood behind him. No, I'm all right for a headache at the moment, thanks. Get the left back. Oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka taking the mickey out of Jack Grealish now. We're losing, but I mean, the City players are just diving in all over the place and getting it ripped out of them. That was funny. Wan-Bissaka just had about 4 of them on the floor, sprawling to go and get the ball off him. Go on then, son. The headache's on its way. Via the live stream, it's connecting. It's buffering at the moment as it downloads. An headache. Get your headache. That's because this bloody thing will be covered in cat hair. It is. That's why. That's no good. It's like a right pass if you can keep that in. Oh, not quite. See if at the end of this is the stuff that annoys me about this now. See if at the end of this, if the punish go, the City are just too good for it. That's just nonsense. City too good for United because they've not been that much better at all. That's the stuff that annoys me. That's why I don't listen to build-ups. I don't listen to the build-up. I don't really listen to the aftermath of matches either. So that's all the wind-up stuff. Just winds me right up and just goes, it's just pointless getting involved in all of that. It's just football. Oh, I hope he gives the ball away now. Could have chested it, son. Fred did well there. He'll do well to get away from Wan-Bissaka, Jack. You will do well to get away from Wan-Bissaka. There's not many people get away from him. Your counterpart never could, Mr. Sterling. Ta-ta, Kirsty. No, it's not, Casper. It's not. I don't think it'll be on. I don't think it's on here. It might be on the Sky Channel. I don't even know where I would even start to try watch a handball match. Don't worry, David, you're all right. You're Ari, David. Garnacho's going to come on. Stand up. See, this is the City are very good at this, holding on to the ball when they don't need anything. Yeah. I don't think I've ever watched a handball match at all. Ever. Well in, Luke. Oh, ref! Have a day off with yourself. Have a day off with yourself. Mahrez, like a bit of paper going down there in the wind. Mahrez. A crisp packet went down like. I know that's where Peter Schmeichel started in handball. Man United keeper, former Man United keeper, legend, Peter Schmeichel. He used to play handball, I know that. Oh dear. Oh, that wasn't a good pass, but it doesn't matter. We're still 1-0 down. It's just so. Potentially, yes. That's why that big shape they come out to do that. They always attributed that to handball. You know, that star shape. That Schmeichel sort of was the first one to sort of really pronounced that style of goalkeeping. I think they associate that with handball, playing handball. I don't know whether Casper played it because Casper was just a boy. Casper grew up in Manchester, didn't he? Obviously, so I don't think Casper played it. Handball. He wouldn't have never been exposed to handball, as far as I know, because he's straight into football, isn't he? At Man City, that's where he started. He used to play. Him and Steve Bruce's son used to play shots in the Man United tunnel. Casper in goal and Alex Bruce taking shots at him. Oof. Trying to push a little bit. Took the elbows, right? Okay. That's the style. Kevin De Bruyne gets a lot of fouls as well, I think. He goes down easy a lot of the time. Like, that's very easy down there. Look at it. Oh, look, ref. That's a bit easy for me, that is. He doesn't like getting tackled. Kevin De Bruyne, he's one of these that doesn't like getting people tackled. He has a huff if somebody pushes him or tries to tackle him. Jack. Not happy with that. Yeah, that's what I said, yeah. That's what I was saying. Is that what I was saying? I didn't even look at that comment. I've got it on a VHS, and it's called Captain's Log. And it's Steve Bruce doing a video log of the season that Man United won the first Premier League title after 3 million years. And it's got the famous scene in it with them all round at Steve Bruce's house, getting a good few drinks. Go on then, son. Oh no, you've let that run too far in front here. I think Rodri did have hold of him. Look. He was. He's the one that fell over, though. C-U-N-T. Oh, the left back's playing like he's got nowhere to... Yeah, well in, son. Now you've hurt yourself again, idiot. Fannying about. Shut up, Genus. I can't stand Jermaine Genus either. He talks a lot of shite. Jermaine Genus does, and he hates Man United, of course. Tottenham prick. Wan-Bissaka's done. But Bruno wasn't offside. Bruno wasn't offside. He's saying, no, I've got it wrong. Sorry, I've got it wrong. He didn't touch it. It's a goal. That's got to be a goal. It's a goal. He's saying he thinks it should be a goal. A draw, I'll take a draw. He didn't touch the ball. Yes! Come on, get it up, you city, you pricks. It's too late, City. There's no point in disputing it. It's been given. It's done. We're finished. We're moving on. See if you can get another one. It's no point. I was going to say, there's no point arguing with the ref. He's not going to change it. It was on. It's a goal. Rashford is offside. He didn't touch it. If that had even touched his feet as he was running through, that would have been offside. See if that had even touched his foot, his ankle just clipped him. That's offside, and that's fair enough. I'd have taken that, but he didn't. Well, you can debate it after. It's 1-1. He doesn't know. He doesn't. Woof! It's from Norwich, is he? It's not offside, Darren. It's not. It's no. It's the same as the Mo Salah one in the Wolves game that they're all controversially. They didn't have. But City had full control. See, Jermaine Jenas, they took a lot of shite. City had full control. They didn't have full control at all. What game have you been watching? Full control. See, it's shite like that. The commentators and the co-commentators and idiots like Jermaine Jenas say shite like that out loud, put it out to the world, and people will go, "Oh, they had most of the game." See, no, they didn't. What are you talking about? Watching a different match. I can't stand him, Jermaine Jenas. I did send him a series of tweets saying, "Shut up." Nothing ever abusive or nasty. Just shut up, Jermaine Jenas. Constructive. Get it out. Don't just crumble now. No crumbling, please. To be a City fan living in Leeds, most people don't like United. Yeah, but a lot of people don't like United. I get why people don't like United, because we won everything for ages and nobody got anywhere near them. I get it. It's like the same is happening. Crack on, son! Crack on then! Go on! And calm. And calm. Can we try and hold out now? Can we try and hold out? City fans. See, City fans. Have a look at me now, City fans. He's offside. It looks offside. I think he's offside. I think that's offside. I think Garnacho's offside there. I think he's offside. It looked offside. Does it stand in that goal? Oh, it is a goal. I thought it was. I thought Garnacho looked offside on the first pass there through. Right, come on then. Just hold on to it. I don't care that it's City. It doesn't matter that I don't care that it's City. We just need the win to keep pushing forward and keep the momentum. Well in, son. Right, don't get jumping and diving in and doing anything stupid. Oh. It does, yeah, Susan, it does. I thought Garnacho was offside in that first pass through. You know, the first part of the move. Look, Varane saying stay down. Stay down. I thought this first pass. Oh no, he wasn't. He wasn't offside. No. Garnacho does well, doesn't he? Calm for a young lad. How calm is he for a young lad? When that first, the first cross hits the defender, just comes back to him. How calm is he with the ball then? A lot of people will just be smashing that back across the box there. We just turned out the other way and had another crack. I don't think they're going to win the league. I think we're a bit far off that. But we'll push the other two. We'll push the other teams for it. Hopefully, we need to keep the momentum. That's why I didn't want to lose today. But if we're going to lose, then I've got no issue losing to City, one of the best teams in the world. Oof. Check complete. Oh, just headed it back to him. Hey, nice big loopy header over the bar. No, it wasn't a penalty, son. They've checked it. They've checked it. You're glad you're not still married. You dreamt that Arsenal won the league? Well, we're still in all the competitions. We're the only team. Apparently, I didn't know that either. We're the only team in all the competitions. That's not a penalty. Got the ball. Look at Pep. Pep's doing a dance. Doing a Morris dance. Pep was there. I'd still take a 2-2. That's fine. A 2-2 I'd still take. A Desmond. Because I think that wouldn't be unreflective of how, the game's gone and City have played. They've not been bad, City. I certainly don't think there's been this dominance, as Jermaine Genius keeps going on about. But they've played well enough to, I think, come away with a draw, probably. So I wouldn't be too disappointed with a draw. I just don't want the team to lose after getting all the momentum we've been getting from the last few weeks. Oh, everyone just flying at Jack Grealish. Well, there's another one. Oh, he's going to get the yellow card now. That's not a yellow card. The two before it might have been, but that wasn't a yellow card. That's just that was the yellow card. Casemiro's was the yellow card. That's not a yellow card. That's Jack Grealish just jumping around the ground. We don't want you on the ground for too long, though, because we don't want a lot of extra time. I should watch a handball explained video. What? Why should I do that, Casper? Why do I need to do that? I don't understand. Why would I watch a handball explained video? A lot of ginger boys in the crowd there. A lot of red-headed ginger fans in the Man United crowd. Hi, City fans. Hiya. Hiya. Oh, the wind's picking right up again. I can see stuff flying around in my garden. Is it windy where you are, everybody? Is the wind picking up again? Oh my God, look at the nails on that woman. Still, the pundits don't think they'll do it, Darren. A lot of the pundits still don't think Arsenal have got it in them to do it. People are still back in City. Why not? Well, I don't know why I would, though, Casper. That's the thing. I've never watched handball in my life, and I never will. So I don't know why I need it to be explained what the game is. That was the point. That's the why. That was the why. You've explained me anyway. You've told me what it's all about. You've given us the facts, as Darren said. You've given us the facts. Oh, so what's it going to be? 12 minutes extra time. 12 minutes. If you send me a link to one, Casper, I'll have a little view of it. You send me a link. If there's a video that you're thinking of, send me the link to it on the old gram, and I'll have a Terry Butchers. I still need to watch Vim's. Vim sent me a couple of sent me a link to that Brian Cox 5 minutes Brian Cox Mars videos. So if you fling me a link, Casper, fling me a link into the Instagram, right, for a video that you're talking about. If there's a video of the rules of or what handball's all about, I shall have a little. I should put it on my watch later list. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Oh, who's there? Nobody's in the middle. I'm struggling to sit in this position here, everyone. This is where I'd normally be on the edge of my seat now. Squeaky bum time. Well, that'll do us. Oh, we've got a man over here. Oh, I wanted to shoot. Yeah, so Casper, chuck me if you know of a video. I forget I ever asked. Oh, forget I ever asked. Now, if you chuck me a video, I'll watch it. It's just not my thing, Casper. Handball, not my thing. But if you send me a video, I'll have a look. If it's your thing and you'd like me to see it, I'll have a little look at it. If the players wear their hairband. Dave, how you doing? I'm happy at the moment, Dave. I'm happy at the moment, but we've still got 3 minutes left, and we're just bringing Harry Maguire on. So, no, I like Harry Maguire. I'm not going to get on his back. Casemiro's had a great game. They've all played well. It's been a decent enough match. Not been brilliant. Not been brilliant. The only season City are shitey. Liverpool decided to go on one yet. Well, I know, Casper, you've told us, you've let us know that. So, as I said, in case you're feeling all disgruntled there, I don't want you to feel disgruntled. Casper, handball is not my thing and I have no interest in handball, but I'm willing to see what it's all about. If you'd like me to, if that's what you're requesting, I have plenty of time on my hands generally. Chuck me a little video link in the old IG and I'll have a butcher's. I'll have a quick terry at it and see what it's all about. You never know. I might like it. As Mother always says, how do you know unless you've tried? So send me the link, Casper, to the video that you think would be a good introduction to handball, if there is such a thing. And we can move on. Attack him, for God's sake. Just let them have the ball in the crossing position when you've got one of the beastest of strikers in the world in the box. I actually don't think I can watch. Oh, McTominay's on as well. All the big tall lads. Oh, jump up! I hate these last few minutes where it's just bloody attack versus defence. Shouldn't be. Oh. Stand up. Just stand up. Everybody stand up. Not you lot, I mean the players. Just everybody standing up in the house, isn't it? Like something was going to happen. That was a good pass from Carl Walker. He just wasn't ready for it. Well in again, Luke Shaw. Well in again. I do prefer him at left back, I've got to say, but he's not too shabby at centre back, Luke Shaw. It's made it worse, has it, Kirsty? That's no good. I don't know, Darren. We just wait to the end. You know what? How these fucking matches go. We're talking about seconds here now, but this could still be Oh, why are you letting him cross it? We're just playing head tennis now. Can somebody get hold of the ball, please? Keepers! That's got to be it. It is a big result for us if it is, because there's been a lot of talk about, we'll be able to compare themselves to City. City are one of the best teams in the world, as I said. So is it finished? Yeah. Good result. Good result. Again, it's City. It's against City, so it's a significant for everybody else's eyes. But just a win was what we needed. We needed a win, and to continue or not to lose anyway. And back to all the people, all the pundits, not you lot, all the pundits on all these radio stations. Oh, City are going to blow United away again. That to you, because you don't know what you're talking about. That you just make yourself look like fools. That to Jermaine Jenas, and that to the City fans. Brilliant! You gotta love it, haven't you? I think we've got to get top 4 for now. But definitely means we've got to have top 4. There's a lot of fallout going on here. Look, there's no point. They're trying to tell him about penalties and things that he should. What's the point at the end of the match? Look, Ederson. Oh, now Pep's in there. Oh, let me see if I've taped that. I'll need to make sure that's taped. Because it is. Because I'll need to watch that again. See, I watch him again when I've not been able to fully listen to what's happening. Oh, that will have ruffled City's feathers, because that's 2 losses in a row now. Back-to-back losses for City. So that will have rattled a few feathers for sure. Rattled a few feathers? I don't think that's the phrase, is it? Rattled cages, ruffled feathers. Look, they're still going on about it. What are you shouting at him now for? Oh, he's calling him a wanker. He called him a wanker there. Grealish to the linesman. $10 points in front of Liverpool. Fulham are in 6th. Fulham? So a point behind City. Arsenal are only played 17 games, so they've got a game in hand. Are they playing today? Is that tomorrow? It's the North London derby. Woof! Great game. Great game. Enjoyed that. Wasn't the most outstanding match in the world, was it? Wasn't the most outstanding match in the world. But it was decent enough. Good battle, good derby game. I shall maybe have a little watch of it again at some point so I can hear all the stuff that was getting said. Or maybe just watch the end bit again there as we win. Woo! But yeah, good fighting. Casemiro and Eriksen have made a massive difference in the team. Rashford being on form makes a big difference. And just playing as a unit has all been a big change and a big difference for us. And that is a great result. Wasn't a great game, wasn't brilliant, but it was all right. It was all right. So yeah, there we go. So tomorrow I will do the tomorrow, because that's the London derby. So we'll do Tottenham Arsenal tomorrow. So we'll have the rum and rants in the evening. Probably a 8:30ish tomorrow for the rum and rants. But we'll do the Tottenham versus Arsenal afternoon game, 4:30 kickoff. If you're about, if you're free, if you fancy coming in for a chat and a little catch up before the rum and rants in the evening, then please do. If you can't, don't worry. I'll be here. I'll be streaming. Trying to get the hours up. Now we're getting the subs. Trying to match all these things up together. and we'll go from there. So thanks everyone for coming in, sitting in. Thanks for all the bants. Thanks for all the banter. Casper, if you're disgruntled, apologies if you're disgruntled. Send me the link to your handball video and I'll have a watch of it. Don't like to feel like anyone's feeling disgruntled or poked at. Certainly weren't. So send us a video, Casper, if you're still there. You are. I can see you're still there. It's no handball. No, it's not. Casper, no, it's not. Absolutely. Good. So I can see you've shook that off. Steve needs a rub down because he's been working hard all week. Steve, you've got one more day to recover and then you're back at it again, my friend. So, I had a haircut ages ago, yes. So I shall see all of you tomorrow afternoon for the London Derby. Big game tomorrow, London Derby. If you're about, if you're not, don't worry. Special nod to the Spanners as always. Thanks for everyone for coming in and sitting with me and chewing the old fat and ranting away. And if you've got stuff that you need to do, right, if the stuff that you need to do between now and Sunday afternoon, then, as always, just make sure it's